Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Absolute Green Lantern #1. This is a new book from DC Comics, a new title in the Absolute line of DC Comics, and I am very excited to get to talk about it. This book is written by Al Ewing, with art by Janoy Lindsay, and letters by Lucas Gattoni. In this issue, Al Ewing and Janoy Lindsay get cosmic in the absolute universe. Without the core, without the ring, without the willpower, what is left is the absolute Green Lantern. That's right. I was very excited to get into this one. As you guys, if you are following along on the channel, I'm reading every absolute title and I'm really enjoying all of them for different reasons. They all have their different vibes. They all have different things that I find appealing. And I think one of the things that I wanted to out of this one was how was Al Ewing and the team gonna twist and turn the Green Lantern mythology. And as far as I'm concerned, they really knocked it out of the park on this first issue, just because how different this feels, how weird and cosmic things are getting. It's a very, very different approach to the Green Lantern mythos. But there's still a lot of, there's still a few familiar threads, still a few familiar characters. You can probably tell from the cover, we're following Hal, we're following John Stewart, and we're following Joe. If you're not familiar with all those characters, don't you worry. We get enough in here to really be introduced to this whole new world. So you don't need to go. Yeah, I mean, you should go back and read some of the stuff like, Far Sector and stuff like that, where you were introduced to Green Lantern Joe Bennett. But if you're not familiar with any of that stuff, don't you worry. The team here has got you covered. Al Ewing is really good at having these like cosmic ideas. I feel like the cosmic world is where he truly shines. Like this weird mythology, the ideas of death and decay. I think all those concepts really fall right into his wheelhouse, and this is kind of what this book is all about, right? After a city has been kind of destroyed and decimated, and we're finding out what's going on. Hal Jordan's just trying to get to some sort of normalcy. But what's happened to the other people that were in that city, which include Joe and John, and what has changed about them, about these characters? What are these characters without having the order or the guidance of the Green Lantern Corps? And then what is the Green Lantern power in this world? There's a lot of really interesting questions, a lot of things that we're going to dive into. Daniel Lindsay, I first started seeing his art in the Superboy, the Men of Tomorrow miniseries, which is, if you have read it, like he draws a very cool, distinct style, very dynamic, very much things flow very cool because he does both, like pretty much everything, pencils and colors and everything. Like it's a really united vision of what things should look like, and I really, really appreciate that because I think it gives the book a distinct look, especially for a book like the Green Lantern where color is so important. I think that like the team really nails that here. So I'm very excited for this one. I'm very excited for people to talk about it more and understand. This is the 6th book now in the Absolute line, and so far I'm really enjoying all of them. Right, we talked about Absolute Martian Manhunter in the past week, which was extended to a 12-issue series from a 6-issue series. Absolute Flash debuted like phenomenally, and then of course the main books, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, have all kind of closed out their first arc. So what a success, I think, for DC Comics overall. I don't think all these books are going to be for everyone, but I think each book is interesting enough in its own way to find its audience, and Green Lantern definitely clears that bar as well. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.